Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of May the 9th through to the 15th. By the way, happy birthday to any of you celebrating a birthday this week. Hope you have a wonderful one. So let's get to your reading. The cards are all shuffled and laid out. Let's see what's happening for Taurus. First up, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Followed then by Major Arcana, the Strength card. Upright next we have the Four of Wands in the upright, followed then by the Nine of Wands. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Hierophant in the upright position. All of your cards are in the upright position. Taurus, your overall is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, this is known as the strong, independent person energy. So this week could be dominated by a level of independence. Some of you could have gone up a notch in terms of your financial status. Sometimes this is, going up from the Seven and Eight of Pentacles up to the Nine of Pentacles. If you've been out of work recently, it's possible some of you have obtained a gainful employment. Others of you perhaps have taken on a second job or a hobby that's bringing in extra money. Either way, you're going to be able to hold your own this week. There's also a certain independent streak that comes with this energy. The only thing here is you've got to be careful to not come across as too independent in a situation where you may need some assistance or may need some help. Don't worry about it. If this is the case, you should reach out regardless of how independent you may be feeling this week. If you need help, if you don't need help, that's great, that's wonderful. You just do you this week. You're solid. You're sitting pretty. You're on solid ground this week. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Strength card in the upright position. Well, this is good. This represents gentle strength that comes from within that we are able to draw upon. Now, oftentimes this comes up not only when we're dealing with difficult weeks or so forth. Sometimes this can come up just simply when we're dealing with change. Now, change can be positive, change can be not so positive, change can even be some kind of neutral when we're making a lateral move. But either way, it can sometimes cause a little bit of stress. However, when the Strength card is here, and it's right at the beginning of the week for you, Taurus, this is here to let you know that you can draw upon your own inner strength. It's not brute strength. You don't have to go out there and push your weight. You just have to draw upon your own inner strength, the gentle strength that comes from within. Just draw upon that. Bring that out into the open and unleash the beast in a gentle way. The next card you have is the beautiful Four of Wands in the upright position. You have arrived. Taurus, early part of the week, you could be reaching some kind of milestone with the Four of Wands here. Now, for some of you, it could be if you've been dating for a while with someone, it could be that the relationship itself reaches a certain milestone. Sometimes the Four of Wands can be known as the wedding card, engagement card, that kind of thing. Also, too, the Four of Wands can indicate that, feeling of celebration because we've hit this milestone. There's still more to go in the story of the tarot after the Four of Wands, because it's only at a 4, but this is the resting point when we can finally say we've worked really hard towards this goal and we've reached some level of success with it. For some of you, it was a work project. For others of you, it could have been literally in the home. Maybe some of you have been working tirelessly renovating a home, or you could have purchased a home for resale, and perhaps you and the people all involved are reaching a milestone in here where you're finally like, yes, we have completed phase 1. We are ready to celebrate, because we need to stop and celebrate each of our milestones. Some of you, this can represent a party. This is birthday week for some Tauruses. It's quite possible that perhaps there is a celebration or a party going on in the home. This could be a housewarming party for some of you, engagement party. Again, it's a general read. Just take what resonates for you. Moving on towards the weekend, we do have the old Nine of Wands here, the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior energy comes up when we have fought the same battle over and over again. This is a challenge we keep banging our head on over and over and over again. We're standing. This is strength in reserve. We're ready to fight another day if we should have to. For some of you, this could be a frustrating situation and you're dealing with, oh, here I go again. Could be a relationship for some of you where these are issues that constantly come up. It could be even just dating in general. If you're just single and you've been dating around and it's like, oh, I always seem to be, finding these frogs. Where's my prince? For others of you, this could be representing a health situation, a pesky health situation that keeps coming back. You keep getting a Band-Aid to fix it, and then boom, it resurfaces again. For others of you, it could be a financial situation that you're constantly coming up against that battle. Again, I could go on, but I think you get the idea. Now, with the Nine of Wands, keep in mind, we don't have to necessarily fight on that front again. It's just that we're ready, because we could be seeing some red flags in a situation and go like, where we roll our eyes and go, oh, here we go again. Or right back into this again, are we? One of those situations. So whatever the battle is for you, it's just you're ready for it. Remember, at the beginning of the week, your strength card is there. Pull and draw upon your own inner strength. You can and will get through this one. Last card you have is the Taurus energy, Hierophant, in the upright position. Now, the Hierophant comes up because it governs, doing things in a conventional way, the traditional way. For some of you, perhaps you're looking at solving a problem or a challenge in a very traditional way. Others of you you could be looking at a spiritual or religious way of doing things. Some of you could be at the end of the week, maybe you're dealing with this situation in prayer or things like that. You could be finding a new spiritual group or even religious congregation perhaps that you're committing to. The Hierophant does represent commitments, does represent contracts. Some of you could be signing a contract now. It could be contract for a job position. It could be a marriage contract for some of you. Perhaps there is a wedding going on here for some Taurians, and this is the contract being signed. For others of you, this could just be simply signing a contract for a new home or business or something like that. We have contracts for so many different things. It could be even signing a contract at the bank for a bank loan. It could be for renting an apartment. There's a contract there, that kind of stuff. Even a contract with the bank when you're purchasing a home. There's all kinds of contracts that we're just inundated with contracts all the time. This could just be a commitment, like I said, for some of you. Perhaps you're committing to a situation, you're committing to a person. This comes up oftentimes for people who work in the government or the school system or something like that. There could be like a term position, a contract in that respect. But remember, this is Taurus energy, and it's in the upright position. Whatever this contract is that you're signing, Taurus, it looks like it's a good one. It's a good fit. It's a good match for you. So interesting, very interesting week for some of my Tauruses here, it looks like. Please do leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how so. In the meantime, I would like to thank you very much for joining me, and I would like to say, if the reading helped you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Namaste.